going to teach you guys how you're going to be able to negotiate to get the best prices with your suppliers for your product, okay? So this is why it comes back down to being as professional as possible and knowing, showing the supplier that you know exactly what you're talking about, that you've done this before and this is not your first rodeo, okay? So how you guys do this, it comes down again by using a template. And the reason we use a template is just to make sure that we're saying everything that's consistent, that there's no mistakes, and that we always are professional with dealing with the supplier, okay? Now, when we do this, guys, remember on the last video I talked to you guys about when we first asked them about prices, we try to find out different price quotes for, 100 to 500, 500 to 1,000, 1,000, and so on. And then eventually our last price quote is 5,001 and above. And the reason we ask that is because that's typically the cheapest you're ever going to be able to get for that product, and that's why they source it. They quote you for that, and a lot of times they actually won't quote you for that 5,001 for that exact reason. So in the first email, if they don't actually email you the 5,001, I would ask them to get that quote, because you're going to need it to be able to negotiate for the prices, okay? So once you get that price, then you're going to come and you're going to send them this template, okay? So it's very straightforward, it's sweet, and straight to the point. So you're just going to say, dear supplier name, thank you for the response. For our company's first order, we require a small test order of, and you're going to put in, 500 or 300 or whatever you're looking at purchasing, the amount, to confirm mass production quality before moving forward with the large orders, okay? So I'm going to show you guys in the next few videos here how we're going to decide how many units you're actually going to purchase in regards to placing that order. So don't worry about how to figure that out. I'll talk to you guys about that. So pretty much what you're going to use with this template is you're going to paste this saying that, hey, we're looking at getting a good deal. We want a deal on a smaller test order so that we can test it out, make sure everything's good. If you can't work with that, if you're not willing to do that, then we're going to have to find a different long-term partner, okay? So this works really, really well. Some suppliers will take this and they won't do anything. They're going to say, have a great day. But a lot of the serious suppliers will actually work with you because they understand how important it is to get your business and have you as a long-term partner. So if you find a supplier that you really, really like, but they're not willing to negotiate and work with you, then it's probably not the best supplier for you guys, and I would highly recommend just moving on and finding a different supplier. Again, guys, you don't want to get emotionally attached to the product, just like you don't want to get emotionally attached to the supplier. Most likely for your product, there's going to be lots of different suppliers. Obviously, this changes if you launch a product that only has 2 or 3 or 10 suppliers that's actually sourced that product. Then that changes the whole situation. You're going to have to work with them unless you find different places to source the product, which we'll get into in a different video, because it's not just Alibaba. There's a lot of different places you guys can source products. So it comes down to taking a look at that, but this is pretty much the template I use to negotiate with them and figure this out. Now, in the next video, guys, there's a hack that I'm going to show you guys, so you guys can pretty much find out exactly how much the supplier is paying for that product that you're looking at purchasing, and you're going to be able to find out their profit margins and how much they're actually selling it for. And then now you can actually use that to negotiate with them to get a better, an even better deal, because now you know where they're coming from, how much room they have to play with, and you can use that to your advantage. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video where we're going to go over that.